Okay, okay. And do you know a bit of GabyTime or not at all?
No. Never seen nor heard of him, but he is obviously playing Black Marth here, and might be in for a bit of a rough time, but if he's able to get something going here, this is definitely a player you want on your belts. If you're able to say that you're able to defeat Amsah, and no less with a Marth, you can be very happy with yourself.
Oh yeah, you can.
A lot to be gained here for GabyTime, but rough start.
Yeah, unfortunately just missed out this spot dash with that top B, getting catched by a precise dash attack, and that was it, that was it. Oh, the trade on the needle, finding that forward smash deeper. Oh, sour spot, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate because Amsah went so deep that GabyTime didn't feel comfortable sending him back out the way he came from. And that means that the F smash is going to be a lot less potent because he has to travel the distance off the stage before he's off stage. So puts Sheik in a much better position than if he was just sent out the other way. Ooh, and the double poof clipping GabyTime there, but the up B sealing the deal, and he ties up the stocks here.
I love Amsah. Like, he lost his stock, he just smile and laugh.
Yeah.
I love how he take that kind of moment. That was a nice try, that counter, but unfortunately Amsah won't fall into that trap. Fair needle, that's it.
Yeah, Amsah too experienced for those kind of tricks.
I feel like Gaby is adapting a bit. Like, he's taking more distance, he's avoiding quite some shield drop from Amsah at some point. Now get quite a lead, finding that down tilt, that regrab, that forward smash. Maybe will he conclude that edge guard situation?
And again, Amsah going deep, messing up GabyTime's edge guarding there. Ooh, Amsah went super low on that one.
Oh yeah, definitely. It was like at some point you're gonna need to come back on stage, you know? You're gonna need it. I'm just gonna trap you on the battlefield, and what are you gonna do next? What are you gonna do?
Could have seen a drop zone fair from Amsah there, and that would have probably been the end of his stock, but GabyTime still in this.
That tiny wave on that platform, that double up there!
Not going to be enough, though, in the PAL version of the game.
Yep. Nice shield, and with that shot of shield, forward shield, fair, that will seal the deal. 1-0 for Amsah.
Yeah, confident showing from Amsah here, but it wasn't a blowout by any means. GabyTime had some moments, and if he can learn to get a little more out of his edge guard situations, you can see him making it more even here than that 3 stock would indicate. So he takes Amsah to FD. It's an interesting pick. Usually Marth can benefit a lot from platforms, Dreamland excluded, but obviously didn't feel comfortable facing Amsah's shield drop game.
But what do you think about that matchup? Because I know you're a Sheik player, right?
Yeah.
So what is Sheik gonna look for? Or more oh la la, that don't tilt fair, those needles. Okay, okay, Amsah, okay. So yeah, what the Marth is gonna look for during the game?
Yeah, so classically this matchup is all about the grabs, the way we know it from American tournaments over the years. However, in the PAL version, Sheik doesn't really get all that much out of her down throw, so the grab is a lot less valuable, which means that the Marth can get away with spamming shield a lot more. However, another way Marth can get an advantage is to always stay on the same level as Sheik. So if Sheik jumps, Marth jumps. If Sheik stays on the ground, Marth should stay on the ground. That way he can abuse his long hitboxes. Whereas the Sheik will want to pressure Marth with positioning and with projectiles to sort of create angles. Because when there's angles, that's when Sheik can really dominate Marth. If Sheik can come from above Marth in the front, not strictly above, so straight up and to the sides are really good areas for Marth, and the more diagonal angles are better for Sheik. So she will want to create awkward movement for the Marth and then capitalize with her long limbs.
Okay, you can see until like those previous oh la la. Okay, like Amsah is so good at triggering GabyTime reaction. Like it's like doing something, stopping right there. It's just always triggering GabyTime and just catching him right away. This is crazy. Ah, too bad.
Yeah, Needle's not doing it, but GabyTime not going for a ledge dash, jumps up to the stage, and Amsah is more than ready for it with a short up forward air.
Forget that, just walk away, gently, finding the grab, the back throw. You want the offstage situation. He's always aiming at the offstage situation. Like during that that game is always like pushing the Marth off stage,
Yeah.
just off stage.
Exactly. It's very awkward for Marth because outside of like using his side B to stall, there's not a lot of room for mix-up in his recovery. His up B pretty much only goes one way. You can like drift a little to the side, but it's very one note in his recovery, so it's very easy to punish him for having to use his up B.
Okay. Okay. Get the grab. Back throw once again, of course. The light one. Oh, nice tech. Unfortunately, did not sweet spot. But unfortunately, once again, Amsah wanted to do that drop nair, but missed it for the second time and get punished in the same way. F smash tipper.
Yeah, and Amsah chuckles a bit there. Knows he should have either hit that neutral air or at least tech the wall when he hit it, but lost his stock for it. Didn't need it anyway. And we see a little bit of maybe his Fox practice coming in there with down B attempt. Typically not the greatest move for Sheik.
Yeah, nope. Is that gonna be the comeback of GabyTime? Is that gonna be the comeback? Might be. Who knows? Nope.
No.
Amsah said nope.
Yeah, gets a shoe to the face, and Amsah takes it 2-0. But it looks like they're both having fun, and that's what we like to see.
Definitely. But once again, as you see, it was like Amsah did everything to trigger his opponent. He did everything to trigger him. It was like jumping around at the last stock, forcing a roll at some point. Then when he put him in the air, he just feigning a tiny jump, forcing the double jump, and then